Alright, so hi guys. This is week 5, and today we'll be talking about the loops, which is the for loop, the do while loop, and the while loops. So now, what is a for loop? So a for loop is used to execute your code based on the number of times you want it to run. For instance, this is how we do the for loop. So you bring your for, and then inside your for loop, you bring your condition. So over here, this is how it usually goes. So we now say int I should be equal to 0, I should be less than 5, and then I should I should increment that every round. So over here, so over here, this is your initialization. This is where your loop is starting. So when your loop starts from 0, it will now check if it is up to 5. If it is not yet up to 5, and then it will increment it. Then over here, I will become 1. So now the loop we check is I greater than 5. No, it will increment it. Now I will become 2. So for instance, if I want to print 1, 2, 3, all I have to do is say out, and then I put my I, and then end line. Now when I run my program, you see something. You see that the loop has printed 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason it ended at 4 is that we are saying I should be less than 4. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, so this is how we run loop. So for instance, if I want to do like a multiplication, I can now say I times 2. So now if I run my program, it will multiply whatever, it will multiply 1 times 2, 2 times 2, 3 times 3. So now if I run my program, you will see that we are having 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Over here, I'm telling my loop to run I less than 5 times. You see, so my loop will continue printing this code here, this block of code here, which is the cout I times 2, to continue running it until this condition is fulfilled. So for instance, if I put, let's say 10 here, so if I put 10 here, meaning I'm saying my loop should run like 9 times. So if I run my code, you can see that it's printed up to 9. So 9 times 2 is 18. You can see. So for instance, let's say I wanted to print I love you. So cout um, uh, I love you. So now when I run my program, you can see that it will print the I love you. Okay, let me add end line to it to make it quite readable. So now if I run my code, you can see that it's actually printed I love you up to 10 times. So you see, so this is how the for loop actually works. For instance, if you want to write this I love you without using the for loop, you have to write this. If you want to write it like 10 times, you have to write it up to 10 times. Just be writing it, cout I love you, cout I love you, cout I love you. But with the help of for loop, you just need to write it once, and the for loop will run this program the number of times you want it to run. So you see, so what if you want to see out the for loop, you want to write I love you like 100 times? Will you be typing up to 100 times? It will be very stressful. All you have to do is you come here, you put your 100, and then you run your code. When you run your code, you can it will print the I love you 100 times. You see, so this is the power of for loop. And we'll be moving to the while loop. So actually, for the while loop, it comes with its condition like this. So while, so the while over here, you put your condition. So we can put our condition like, let's say we have an integer data type here called int num, and then we assign 42 to it. So over here, we'll now say if, so while num2 is not equal to 42. So whilst num2 is not equal to 42. You see, meaning it's not equal to 42. And then over here, we'll create an integer data type called num2. And then we'll now come here, we'll see out the user. Let's say, please guess the number. And then we'll sign in to num2. So now, what will happen here is, this loop will continue running until num2 is equal to 42. So let's say this is mostly used for password or stuff. Or instead of that, let me rather change this into password. Let's say password. So over here I'll say, please enter your password. So now you see that we've assigned, we will now be assigning the user. So let's say the user's password is what? 2025. So the user password is 2025. So this loop will continue running until the user put in the correct password. So this mostly happens with phone. You see, for your phone right now, if you are entering your password, you see that it will continue telling you wrong password until you input the right password. So over here, when we run our program here, and so when we run our program, it will actually run, and then to ask us to enter our password. So let's enter a wrong password. Let's say 78. It will say, please enter your password. 96. Please enter your password. 36. Enter your password. Now let's enter the right password, which is 2025. So you can see that the loop has stopped. You see. So then the while loop will continue running your code until you input the right password. So for instance, we can use the if else statement here. So you can say if let's say password. So let's say if num2 is equal to password, then it should see out welcome. And it should see out wrong. It should see out wrong password. Let's try again. So now let's move this out here. Then let's put it at the back of the loop. So now when we run our program, okay. So now when we run our program, okay, I think there's an error here. So let me take off this. Then let me put my else here. So now when I ran my program, it said I should enter my password. If I enter 45, it said wrong password. Please try again. Wrong password. Please try again. Wrong password. Please try again. If I enter 2025, you can see it said welcome and the loop has stopped. So this is what the while loop does. It will continue executing your code until your condition is right. If your condition is wrong, it depends on what condition you put. Over here, I said the code should continue executing until my condition is right here. Until the user is able to guess this number correctly. You see. So let's talk about the do while loop. So the do while loop also functions like the do loop. So we'll be using the same thing as well. We won't change anything here. So over here, you bring your do, and then after your do, you bring your while loop, then you put your condition over there. So you can see condition should be uh, num2 is not equal to password. So now this is your do while loop. So now your do while loop will continue running this code until this condition is right. So now if I run my code, you can see it said please enter your password 78. It said wrong password, please try again. Wrong password, please try again. Wrong password. But if I enter 2025, you can see the loop breaks. So the while loop and the do while loop always perform the same function. The difference is the do loop contains the code and the while loop contains the condition. So I think this is what you have to know about the do while loop. So these are the loops. So hope you understand whatever we did today. Thank you for your time. We'll meet another time.